Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 3, Episode 6 of the Toronto Blue Jays, and today we are going to be playing the Oakland A's with Blake Snell on the mound. I think it's the first look at him since we signed him in the off-season, and we also, of course, have our international amateur free agent as well, so we'll have a look at those guys in just a second. But before that, a quick catch-up as to where we stand, and they're still going really, really well. But since last episode, we've won 7 of 14, so it feels like it's not going particularly well at all, but, 500 is what most teams in our division are doing over the course of the year, so it is actually still going okay. It feels like a little bit of a drop-off from what we have been doing. Inciarte struggling a little bit more with the bat. Vlad slowed down a little bit. Matt Beatty is just kicking on and looking amazing as he does so. Bichette and Guerrero, of Vlad, I should say, are still going neck and neck for RBIs this season. It's not, as I said, it's not going bad. It just feels as if it's slowing down a little bit. We have a quick look at the schedule to see sort of what's been happening. Now, of course, we left off just after the All-Star break last time. Game 2, we won it in 12, but it was a 6-run 8th that really did get us home. And then it was Billy Hamilton with a walk-off RBI that got it done for us in the bottom of the 12th. So that was good. Unfortunately, we did go and then lose Game 3 of the... Where are we here? Game 3 of the series. Then we played the Tampa Bay Rays. Now, of course, they are the team that is just behind us in the division. We won 2 of 3 against them, which is important. Game 3 here, it was 5 runs in the 8th that really did get us across the line in that one. So we got all our 7 runs in the 7th and 8th, but obviously the 5 runs in the 8th is what got it done for us there. The star here was Matt Beatty, 4 for 4 with 3 RBIs. A home run in there as well. Love your work, mate. Excellent, excellent stuff. Then we played the Kansas City Royals, and they are a struggling team. And this was a really disappointing series. We only won 1 of 3 against them. The bats just kind of went cold in this one for some reason. So I'm not really sure why. And you can see the bats didn't really get much warmer against the Texas Rangers, though we did manage to win 2 of the 3. What did happen in this one is that the pitching was absolutely superb. If we go to Game 1 here, it was, where are we over here? Duplantier, 6 innings, 2 hits, no earned runs, and then the bullpen closed that one out for him. And then Game 2 here, which was a shutout for us, Pearson went 7.2, only giving up 1 hit, and Kosowski came in and finished it off for him. So the pitchers really did bail out the bats a little bit there. Then we played the Detroit Tigers. We lost Game 1. Game 2, it was really just a really big 7th innings that got it done for us. 8 runs there. Otherwise, we were in some serious trouble in that one as well. And then we go to Game 3 of the series and we lost that. Again, bats a little bit cold. So you can see what I mean, where we've played 500, but there's just a little bit of worry there on my part that things are starting to slow down a little bit for us. Look at the expanded standings. As I said, it's not bad. We've gone 5-5 in the last 10. We're 10 games clear at the top of the division. We still have the best record in baseball. So it's not, as I said, it's not bad. It just feels like it's falling away a little bit. Let's go and have a look at these amateur free agents. And we can see here that there's three guys really, isn't there? There's a starting pitcher, a center fielder, and a catcher. Now, given where we stand with catchers, I think Jansen and Maguire are going to be good for a long time yet. There is an Australian there as well, a catcher, but he wants $4 million and he's not particularly good, as he knows. So I don't think we'll be doing that. So it gives us sort of, I think, 2 options, and it's Jorge Gonzalez and Al Guerrera. Now, looking at it, Guerrera is perhaps decent, excellent comprehension skills, but makes it an individual effort. Not a team or big outlook or big picture outlook. So that's, it's a starting pitcher. They just need to do their job, don't they? And that gives us then the catcher, watches and intimidate. That word, imitates. Got there in the end. The better athletes. So that is promising. He is a center fielder. We do need a center fielder eventually. Obviously, Billy Hamilton is going to need to be replaced. So I'm leaning towards the center fielder. He's a little bit cheaper as well. We already have good young starting pitchers, so that kind of, I think, leads me to think that it should be the center fielder. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So I don't forget, I think I will go in for this guy, but obviously we can change that if I'm missing something there. But let's go with the 3.8 and see if he comes and becomes a Blue Jay for us or not. All right, that is everything caught up on. Let's go and have a look at. The other thing I should maybe catch you up on is the negotiating with the draft. We did get everybody. Everybody that we drafted, they joined. So that's good. I wasn't sure if there was one or two others there that were yet to join. All right, let's go have a look at these lineups. So these matchups don't look particularly good for us, but let's go through it anyway. Inciarte leads us off in right field. Bo Bichette bats second at shortstop. Vlad Jr. bats third at third. Matt Beatty, the designated hitter, he moves up to 4 in this one. Gurriel Jr. is batting 5 in left field. Rowdy Tellez in a little bit of a slump. He drops down the order to 6 at first base. Denny Jansen, the catcher, he is batting 7. William McQuaid, at second base, he bats 8. Billy Hamilton bats 9, the center fielder. Blake Snell takes the mound for us. We're up against Jesus Luazo, a Peruvian, and he is a decent pitcher, isn't he? ERA this season so far of 4, a whip of 118, ERA plus of 120, a WAR of 1.8. So he's having a decent year. We're going to need every single one of those 4 runs in his ERA though, aren't we? Maybe a little bit more. Alright, welcome to Toronto. It's Blake Snell on the mound. It's Laureano at the plate. And let's see what Snell can do. He's been a little bit hot and cold, more hot than cold. But I think it happens to a lot of pitchers. When he's having a bad day, he really has a bad day. But you can see there he's 4th in strikeouts, 4th in innings pitched. He's not having a bad day, and he starts things off with a strikeout. That is excellent stuff. It was 100th for the season. Oh no, it was about his 100th strikeout. Schwarber comes up to bat now, batting .240 this year to face Snell. 0-2's the count. Can Snell get himself another strikeout? Oh, of course he can. Excellent stuff. Good start from Blake. He faces now Matt Olson, who's batting .258 so far this season. And that is slapped into left field. Gurriel Jr. is there, but he cannot make the play, which is a little bit annoying. All right, Chapman comes up to bat now, batting .229 this year. 0-1's the count. Runner at first. That should be an easy play for Bo. Over to first, mate. There it is. And we get out of that first innings without giving up too much. Just the 1 hit, so we can get away with that. Inciarte now to lead us off, batting .367 this season, but he has cooled off a little bit recently. So hopefully he will refine his form that sees him sitting atop the batting averages in the American League. That's been popped up. It should be a simple catch in left field. And that's 1 away. Brings up Bo Bichette. Now, Bo recently got his 200th career RBI, so that's a nice milestone for him. That is not going to get the job done, though. Ground ball to shortstop, over to first, and that is 2 away for Vlad Jr. now. And let's see what Vlad can do. Just close your eyes. Try and clear a fence for me, please, Vlad. 2 out, no one on. 2-2's the count. And Vlad has grounded at the third base, and that'll do it for the first. Tied at 0s. And let's hope Snell can get back out there and do a good job for us. He's going to face Gregorius, who is batting .250 this season. 1-2 is the count, and that is hit into right field. Going back is Inciarte. He's going to have a play at it just near the track, and that is 1 away. Next up, it's Sean Murphy batting .266 this season to face Snell. 2-2's the count, no one on, 1 out, and that is another strikeout for Blakey boy. And he now has 2 out this innings, and it is Pinder coming up to bat, batting .263. They have a lot of guys, don't they, sort of batting .250, .260 odd. But it doesn't look as though they have a particular star or someone that's particularly struggling. So, yeah, it's just kind of a consistent lineup that you'd say, look at that. It's good without being great, but you'd still call them a dangerous hitting lineup. Matt Beatty comes up to bat for us, batting .307 this year. He has been really, really good lately. He has 97 career RBIs coming into this game, so that's interesting for him, see if he can get that record. And now Gurriel Jr., who is batting .259 this season. He has 98 career home runs. Is that going to be 99? No, it's going to stay in, and that will be 2 away. And it's going to bring up the struggling Rowdy Tellez to the plate now, batting .252 this year. Now, let's remember, last season, he got over 100 RBIs through the whole season. This year, we're after the All-Star break in July. We're July 2nd, aren't we? Because that's International Amateur Free Agent Day. He has 35 RBIs, so his productivity has absolutely fallen through the floor. It's Kevin Pillar coming in the bat now. batting 277, a little bit less than that now because Snell gets his 4th strikeout of the game. And now it's Anthony Alford, batting 269, full count on him, and that is another strikeout for Snell. Oh, he's looking good. If he can keep this going, it could be a good day for us. Liaro comes back up to bat. He is 0 for 1 today. 1 and 2's the count, and it's another strikeout. Snell strikes out the side. Excellent stuff, and we go to the bottom of the 3rd now with Denny Jansen to lead us off, batting 255 this season. Denny Jansen gets a good piece of it, but centre field makes a good catch and robs him of a base hit. Of course, Denny Jansen last year batted over 300, so his productivity has fallen away as well. It's McQuaid now coming up to bat, batting 255 this season, a full count on him. What can he do? He has grounded that to first base. Can he beat it out? No, he cannot. And that is 2 away for Billy Hamilton to come to the plate. Now, Billy Hamilton recently got his 1,000th career hit. So again, a nice little milestone for him. That is not going to get the job done, though. Fielded by 3rd over to 1st. And we have not got a base runner through 3, which is not ideal. Snell, though, is keeping us in it with a good performance so far. It brings Schwarber up to lead it off for them. 0-1 he is. And that is 1-0 to the A's. Absolutely crushed. That one never looked like staying in the park. And that is 395 feet for the A's to take a 1-0 lead. And that's harsh on Snell. He's looked really, really good until that point. But you make a mistake, you pay a price, don't you? And that is 1-0. It's Olsen coming up now. He's 1 for 1 today. Full count. And that's a strikeout. Nice comeback, Snell. That's good to see. Chapman now coming up to bat. He's 0 for 1 today. 0-2's the count, and it's another strikeout. Well, he's making them pay for that home run, isn't he? Gregorius comes up now. He's 0 for 1 today. Full count on him. Can he strike out the side again? No, he can't, but it should be an easy play for McQuaid. Over to first, mate. There it is. And that is the end of the innings. But damage done. The home run puts us 1-0 down, and it's Inciarte to lead us off. He's 0 for 1 today. First pitch swing. He looks to lay down a bunt. It doesn't look like a particularly good one. And, oh, it is. He's beaten it. Well done. He found a way to get himself aboard. Excellent stuff. Bo Bichette now, who's 0 for 1. None out runner at first. We're looking for the steal. We've gone for the swing, have we? It's gotten away from the catcher. Inciarte will get the second. And now we have a chance to tie this game up. Bo Bichette. What can he do? He lays down a bunt. Runner going to 3rd. He gets there. Well done, Bo. And Vlad Jr. now has the chance to tie this thing up for us. He's 0 for 1, of course. 2-2's the count. Vlad Jr. rips it down the 3rd baseman. It is out at first, but it is going to tie us up. And with 2 out, it brings up Matt Beatty, who is, of course, 0 for 1. First pitch swing. Beatty hits that well into left field. It's a 2-out single for someone who has been an absolute star for us this season. And let's see what Gurriel Jr. can do. 0 for 1. 0-2's the count. Don't like where this is headed. Come on, Gurriel. No, he strikes out. That ends the 4th, but we are still tied, this time at 1. And Snell comes back out to face Murphy, who's 0 for 1 today. 3-0 is the count. That's not the best start to the innings as Snell walks the leadoff man. Pinder comes in. He's 0 for 1 today as well. 2-2's the count. Another strikeout for Snell. Love your work, mate. 1 away, runner at first. Kevin Pillar to the plate. 0 for 1 he is. 2-2's the count again. That is lined out there to Bo at shortstop. Runner goes back to first. 2 out. Anthony Alford comes up. Why do I recognise that name? He was at Toronto for a bit, so that's why I recognise the name. Alright, let's see what Snell can do with him. That is ripped into centre field. It's going to be a 2-out single. Runner will stay at second as Hamilton's throw comes in. But Laureano to the plate. He's 0 for 2, but we've got 2 on here. We don't want any more runs crossing the plate. That should be easy for Bo. Over to second. There it is, and that ends the innings. We get away with it. 2 base runners, but no one crosses the plate. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Tellez to lead us off. 0 for 1 he is. Can he get himself on base here? Full count. No, he watches strike 3. And that is 1 away. Denny Jansen 0 for 1 to the plate. 2-2's the count on Denny Jansen. He watches strike 3 as well. Boys, the thing in your hand. Swing it. McQuaid comes up with 2 out, no one on. 0-1's the count. McQuaid gets a hit of it into centre field, but not really anything other than a pop-up. And that is the end of our very quick 5th innings. Snell now to Schwarber, who is 1 for 1 today. Of course, crushed that home run over right field last time up. This time he watches strike 3, and that is 10 strikeouts for Snell. There's only 86 pitches in here as well. Olsen, who's 1 for 2. 2-2's the count. What can we do with him? Another strikeout. 11 strikeouts for Snell. He's loving his time on YouTube. Chapman comes up. He's 0 for 2. 2 out, no one on. 1-2's the count. And it's not a strikeout, but it's popped up. There's one of 2 men there. Hamilton takes control, makes the catch, and that ends the top of the 6th. Billy Hamilton now to lead us off in the bottom of the innings. 0 for 1 he is. 1-2's the count. I think we all know this is headed for Billy, don't we? And it's back to the dugout. There it is. An 80th strike. Inciarte, who bunted himself aboard last time. 1-2 he is. 3-1's the count. And he gets himself on base again, this time with a walk. Bo Bichette, who's 0 for 1. What can he do? 2-1's the count. Bo Bichette rips it into left field. That's going to be 2 on, 1 out. And Vlad Jr. coming to the plate. Vlad not had a great time today. Did get the RBI last time, but he's 0 for 2. Full count. Come on, Vlad. He has hit into a double play. No, just the one. Runners go to second and third, and it's going to be Matt Beattie now with a chance to give us a lead. He's 1 for 2 today. A first pitch swing. Come on, Matt. He's hit it. Oh, he's popped it up. And that'll end the 6th. We strand 2. As we go to the 7th, is Snell to continue? Yes, he is, to Gregorius, who's 0 for 2 today. A first pitch swing. And it's going to stay in, but it's going to get to the fence and be at least a double. Inciarte has it, gets it in, and it's a leadoff double for the A's. It's not the start to the innings we wanted, was it? Snell to continue to Murphy, who's 0 for 1 today. That gets away from Jansen behind the plate. Runner goes to third, and with no one out, that's a problem. Come on, Snell. 3-1. He walks him. Maybe not the worst if we could get a double play. And it's going to be Kasowski coming in to face Chad Pinder, who is 0 for 2 today. We really could use a strikeout here. Come on, Kasowski. Come on, mate. It's 1-2. He gets the strikeout. All right, a double play now can get us out of this. Kasowski to Pilar, who's 0 for 2. It's a first pitch swing. Oh, and it's ripped into left field, and that's going to give them the lead. It's just a single. The runner stops at second. It's Alford now to the plate, who's 1 for 2, to face Kasowski. He gets a double play. Does he one? Over the snow, just the one. We can't turn it. Runners at the corners with 2 out. Kasowski, this is a massive at-bat in the game, isn't it? Laureano comes in 0 for 3. Full count, 2 out. Runners at the corners. And he gets the strikeout. Kasowski. All right, we stretch. 2-1 down. Can we get some runs across the plate? Gurrell Jr. to lead us off. He's 0 for 2 today. 1-0's the count. Gurrell Jr. pops it up. And that's going to be caught there at shortstop for 1 away. It's going to bring up Tellez now. We need him to start hitting. Come on, Rowdy. 1-2's the count. And Tellez watches strike 3 again. He's just hopelessly out of form this season. Jansen, who's 0 for 2. 2 out, no one on. 2-0's the count, and Denny Jansen gets himself a 2-out single. Brings up William McQuaid. He's 0 for 2 today. Can he do something wonderful? No, he cannot. And that ends the 7th. We are 1 run down. And Kasowski to continue to Schwaber, who's 1 for 3. That one, of course, was a massive home run. 3-1 is the count. Kasowski with a leadoff walk. And is this just starting to drift away from us? Olsen, who's 1 for 3, comes in to face Kasowski. 1-2's the count, and that's a strikeout. That's excellent work by Kasowski. 3 strikeouts for the game. Chapman to the plate. Runner at first, of course. Another full count. Kasowski walks another one. Suddenly there's 2 on, 1 out. We're in a little bit of trouble, and it's Ryan Helsley coming in to pitch. Let's see what Helsley can do here for us. He's having a really good season, but he needs to be superb here. 1-2 is the count. 1 out, runners at first and second. That's a ground ball. Has he got a double play? There's 1. Can we get 2? Oh, we can. Excellent work by Helsley. He has been a star, and literally an all-star this season. All right, Hamilton to lead us off. 0 for 2 he is. We need a run. We need base runners. Can he get himself on base? Oh, it looked like a ball, and he's popped it up. And it's going to be caught in centre field, and that is 1 away. Top of the order, though, Inciarte, who's 1 for 2 today. What can he do? Full count. Inciarte grounds it to second base, and that is 2 away. Their starter, 100 pitches deep now. We just need to make a mistake for us, don't we? Come on, Bo. 1 for 2 is Bo Bichette today. He has popped it up, and we are going to need to get runs in the 9th. Vlad Jr. is going to lead us off, but before that, we need to make sure we only need 1 to tie it up. Liam Hendricks comes in to face Sean Murphy. Let's see what Hendo can do. 0 for 1 today. Sorry, 0 and 1 is the count. I missed what the batters was doing today. It should be out though. Tellez takes it to first, and that's 1 away. Pinder comes in now. He's 0 for 3. What can Hendricks do with him? 1 and 2's the count. Ground ball to Bichette. Oh, he's dropped it. He's muffed it. And it's an error on Bo Bichette. Is that going to cost us? Pilar to the plate now. He's 1 for 3 today. Can Hendricks hopefully not let that get to him? It's popped up. Gurrell Jr. should have a simple catch in left field. The runner is not going to get anywhere. That's 2 away. And Alford now, who's 1 for 3. Can we get away with this? He has grounded it to McQuaid over to first mate, and that'll do it. But we do need at least 1 run in the 9th. It's Vlad Jr. to start us off against Matt Foster, the pitcher for them. ERA of over 5 this season. 1 and 2's the count on Vlad. Come on, Vlad. Come on, mate. Vlad Jr. ties it up. It's 2-2 in the 9th. Is there ever a doubt when Vlad Jr.'s at the plate? He was just saving it up. 387 feet over left field. We're tied at 2. We're not losing this one in 9. Can we go on and win it now? That's the big question. Matt Beattie is going to come to the plate. And can we go back to back and close this thing out? At the first pitch swing, Beattie hits it well. Is it going to get over center field? No, it's a stunning catch. Pilar is injured himself doing it. He stays in the game though. Gurrell Jr. now, who's 0 for 3 and not really looked like doing anything at the plate today. 2 and 1's the count. What can he do? He has popped it up into left field, and that's 2 away. And it's going to be up to the hopelessly out of form Rowdy Tellez to try and get this done for us. He's 0 for 3 today. It's a first pitch swing. Come on, Rowdy. Hit one for us, mate. He's hit it. Oh, he's hit it well. It's not quite going to clear the fence. It just gets into it on the half volley. It's going to be a double, though, for Tellez. And that winning run stands at second. And it's Denny Jansen to the plate. Could we pinch hit, or pinch run, I should say. We probably don't want to do that, though, do we? Denny Jansen, 1 for 3 today. It's a full count. 2 out, runner at second. Denny Jansen! It's not going to leave us, and we're going to a 10th. It's caught out there in right field, and it is extra innings. And it's Liam Hendricks to continue to Laureano, who's 0 for 4 today, but 3 and 1 is the count. Don't lose your first man, mate. Come on, Hendo. He does lose him. That go-ahead run stands at first. It's Schwaber now, who is 1 for 3. Oh, Hendricks. The 3-0 pitch goes into right field, and that go-ahead run with no one out is standing at third. All right, Hendricks. You made your bed, now you got to sleep in it, mate. It's Olsen to the plate. He's 1 for 4. This needs to be a strikeout, doesn't it, really? 1 and 2 is the count, and Hendricks gets the strikeout. That's huge. All right, there is a chance for the double play and get out of this. Junior Fernandez comes in to try and get it for us. It's facing Chapman, who's 0 for 3. It's a first pitch swing. Can we get a double play? Oh, the tension's killing me. Come on, Junior. Oh, he's hit him. He's loaded the bases. It's a loose first pitch for Fernandez. Gregorius comes in now. He's 1 for 4. Bases loaded, 1 out. Oh, he's going to walk in a run. Junior. No, he's not. It's worse. He's going to drive in 2. Can we get it in? Inciarte just gets the 1. But still with just the 1 out. And we fall behind again. Murphy, who's 0 for 2 today. 0 and 2 to the count. That's huge. 2 away. All right, Fernandez now to Pinder, who's 0 for 4. 0 and 1's the count. That is over to Bo. He doesn't have a play. And they get a second run in the 10th. And Well, now we are in some trouble, aren't we? Fernandez has not covered himself in glory today, unfortunately. He's going to face Pilar now, who's 1 for 4. First pitch swing, and that should do it. Over to first, and that is it. But we give up 2 runs in the 10th. Hendricks and Fernandez have not done their job there. It's Romero coming in now. Now, his ERA is under 3, so he's obviously decent. McQuaid to lead us off. He's 0 for 3 today and not looked particularly good at the plate. 1 and 2 to the count. McQuaid! Oh! There's one back. William McQuaid with the home run. It's 4 to 3. 390 feet over the right field fence. And, well, can we get Billy Hamilton on base now and tie this thing up in the 10th? Excellent stuff. Hamilton to face Romero. He's 0 for 3, Billy Hamilton. He's not looked particularly good. First pitch swing. He's hit it, and it's unlucky. It's caught out there in left field. That's 1 away. Inciarte now, who's 1 for 3. Can he get himself on base? We still need another run, of course. First pitch swing. Inciarte. Again, it's not terribly hit, but it is straight to center field, and we're down to our final out, and that is Bo Bichette. He's 1 for 3 today. Another first pitch swing. Bo. Run, Bo. He's not going to beat it out, and we've lost it in 10. Well, it was a good game, wasn't it? I did actually enjoy that despite the loss. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You can see what I mean about the bats. They're just not quite firing for us right now. Snell was really good. Hendricks, just a little bit off in the 10th, wasn't he? But we're still in a good spot. We're still 10 games clear. We still have the equal best record in baseball. So, you know, it's not all bad news. And the A's are not a bad side themselves. So there's not too much shame in anything that's happened there, I don't think. We just need to pick up our form a little bit. But the important thing is that we make the playoffs and then we're playing well in October. But that'll do it for today. If you have enjoyed that as much as I did, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And we'll be back next time now. That's pretty much, we've got trade deadline, don't we? I don't think we'll be doing too much in the trade deadline. So what we might do is come back for... We don't want to drag the season out too long, do we? So what we might do, the Twins, I think they were the other best team in baseball. Was it the Twins? The Twins are top of their division. So let's come back for Game 3 against the Minnesota Twins. I don't think we've seen the Twins before while we've been at the Blue Jays. So that'll be for next time. I'll obviously play through the rest of July here. And we'll come back for the Twins. Until then, guys, I've been Aussie Bill, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.